Good morning. Today we are working with dividing exponents. So we are going to write out 3 to the 5th as 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. 3 to the 2nd, 3 times 3. Now we know in math, if we were to have the same number on top of itself, we would get a 1. Okay, any number divided by itself is 1. So if we wanted to simplify this, we could cross out anything that matches. And what we're left with is 3 times 3 times 3, which we can write as a shortcut 3 to the 3rd. So 3 to the 5th divided by 3 to the 2nd is 3 to the 3rd. A shortcut you can use is just subtract your exponents. Okay, so I'm just going to do 5 minus 2 is 3. So to divide exponents with the same base, we can, let me change it, maybe 2, okay? So we're going to do 7 minus 2 is 5. You have 7 on the top and 2 x's on the bottom. If you were to cross them out, there would be 5 left over on the top. Okay. Now let's talk about what happens if you get a negative exponent. So many times your teacher will say, write your answer using positive exponents when you're dividing exponents. So let's look at one like that. Okay, so in this case, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top. And I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them on the bottom. Okay, we don't want to do all this work, but if you wanted to, you could. Okay, so anything that matches turns into 1. And how many do I have left? Oh, but they're on the bottom. So I have 4 left on the bottom. What do I put on top? Remember what these equal? This is a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1, a 1. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So what's going to happen here, and we're going to use the shortcut now so I can explain the negative exponents. So remember, this is what this equals if we did it the long way. Let's use the shortcut. X to the 5th over x to the 9th. I'm going to subtract the exponents. 5 minus 9. You're always going to go from top to bottom when you use the shortcut. So it's 5 minus 9. 5 take away 9 would be negative 4. Okay, so now I have 2 different answers here, which are really the same thing. So I'm going to explain this. Okay, so what happens when you have a negative exponent? What you're going to do is you're going to write the reciprocal. Remember that word, reciprocal. So we know that there's an invisible 1 underneath all whole numbers. So what you're going to do when you have a negative exponent in the numerator, you're just going to flip it and move it down to the denominator. Okay, let's do one more with numbers this time. Let's just pick a random number. 7 to the 10th over 7 to the 19th. Okay, now I don't want to write out 10 sevens and 19 sevens, so I'm going to use the shortcut here. Okay, so I'm going to do 7 is the base, keep the base. Remember, this doesn't work if these bases were different. I'm going to do 10 minus 19. You're always going to go top to bottom when you use the shortcut. Okay, 10 minus 19 is negative 9. Now, this is okay. If you put this in the calculator, it would be the correct answer, whatever 7 to the 10th divided by 7 to the 19th is. But I want to write it using positive exponents. So I know when I looked at this problem, I knew that because there were more on the bottom, the answer is going to go on the bottom. And I simply write the reciprocal of this, which is 1 over 7 to the 9th. And you would take away the negative sign because the whole point of writing it this way is to get rid of the negative exponent. Okay, that was just a quick synopsis. I'm also going to talk about 0 exponents in the next video, so stay tuned. Bye.